Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Beela, and I'm coming to you with another review of Tyler Perry's Sistas, Season 5, Episode 2. I think this is called My Boyfriend's Back. Chad, which boyfriend you talking about? Is it Aaron? Is it Zach? Is it Gary? Calvin? Because there's a lot of people that's back. Maybe they talking about Gary. But anyway, we get into the episode, and it does pick up where it left off, where Preston is begging for his life. Baby, I'm begging. Baby, I'm begging, baby. He's like, Danny, I don't want to go back and marry Mindy. I want to be with you. They over there crying to each other. They're crying their hearts out. Danny is like, don't do this to me. I'm at work. Out of all the times you choose to do this, you do it while I'm at work. This is why me and you can never see eye to eye. Preston says, well, I try to get through to you, but you don't want to listen. You do the things in old Danny fashion. You just pretty much want to do things your way. Danny, I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me that you want me. Danny doesn't give him that opportunity. Danny says, you want to do what you want to do, so go ahead and leave and do what you want to do. So Preston ends up leaving. They're crying. Danny, she turns away from everybody, looks at the wall. She's crying. And then the annoying couple, man and woman, the man, he comes up to Danny, hands Danny a tissue, asks Danny, is she okay? Danny is like, I'm okay. He gives her this whole story about love. And then he gives Danny his phone number and says to call him just to hang out. I said, what, Danny, sure know how to get a lot of boyfriends at the airport. Okay. And that's how that went. And something about some first class bumping up and all that stuff. Anyway, that's how that went. So back over at the hospital, Karen is still there. She's waiting on her results. The doctor isn't really telling her anything. So while Karen's in there still waiting on her results, Mama, she comes in. She's like, have you heard anything? Karen says no. So Karen, mother, goes to try to find the doctor. While she's walking away trying to find the doctor, she runs into Pam in the hallway. Pam says, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. Now she could, I guess, finally go home. She said that she shut the shop down early so that she could come up here because she didn't want Karen to be alone. The mother is happy that she's there. You know, they kind of have an exchange about Karen and about Karen being mean. You know, Pam was kind of hesitant about going in there to see Karen because Karen has been mad at everybody. But the mom convinces her to go in there to talk to her, you know, to see where, you know, how she's doing and just to try to keep her a little company while Mama goes on and try to find out where these doctors are. So Pam goes in there. And she tells Karen, hey, Karen, I'm here. I see your mom's here. I just came to check up on you. Karen rolls her eyes because she's still mad. But she says, have you called anybody? She says, no, I haven't called anybody. Does anybody know that I'm here? She says, no, I didn't tell anybody. So then she says, so nobody contacted you? Pam says, well, Aaron and Andy came up to the shop and I didn't tell them anything. I didn't tell them you were in the hospital. You know, I just told them that she didn't know where you were. She says, okay. Pam says, do you want me to call anybody? She says, well, then she says, Zach. Okay. She says, okay, well, call Zach, but don't tell him I told him to call you. Because if he knows that, then he is going to, you know, act funny. So Pam said, okay. Then Karen says, don't call him while you're in here with me, because if he says something out of line, then that's going to make me more upset. So Pam goes into the hallway and she calls Zach. The phone ring. Zach is on the couch trying to have a good time with Fatima. You know, they just had a good dinner. He's trying to rub her feet so he can rub something else later in the night. But his phone keep ringing. And it is, of course, Pam. Zach is instantly annoyed. What? Okay, Karen is in the hospital. Karen is bleeding. Just thought you would know. Well, what am I supposed to do? You can call and check on her. You can come and see what she got going on. Well, I don't want to worry about that. I'll talk to her later. So Zach gets off the phone with Pam. He's annoyed. He's frustrated. And he continues to try to rub Fatima's feet. Fatima is like, what's going on? Zach doesn't want to tell her. Fatima is like, what is going on? Then he tells her Karen's in a hospital and she's bleeding. Fatima like, can you please go check on her? Please. No, I don't want to do it. This kind of made me upset because I'm like, Zach, it's not like you don't have history with Karen. It's okay for you to call and see how she's doing. And for the simple fact that that might be your baby. So you don't have to be a butthole to please Fatima. It's okay to see how she's doing. But anyway, Zach, he don't want to worry about it. He says she can call Preacher Man. She can do whatever she want to do. I don't have time for the drama. So he wants to continue to rub Fatima's feet. All right. So Andy, she's driving home. She gets a phone call. Ring, 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 ring from Gary. Gary, hey, he happy. I am so happy for what you did for me today. She's like, what did I do? You know, you calmed me down. All right. Can I come see you tonight? Andy said, well, you can come see me under one condition. I saw this movie, Why Did I Get Married? The couples wrote down a list. On the front, the good things. On the back, the bad things. What they like and what they don't like about each other. You write a list. I write a list. And you can come over. He says, that's all I have to do? Yes, that's all you have to do. All right. That's what I'm doing. So I'll see you tonight at 8. Okay. So then Karen gets another call. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? It's Danny. Danny says, Andy. Andy, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Have you talked to Sabrina? No, I ain't talked to her. Huh. I wonder why yet nobody's talked to her. Been calling all day and haven't heard from her. You know, they said that she was being investigated about the bank robbery. What? Why is Sabrina getting investigated about a bank robbery? Well, that's what my friend told me. The guy that I was dating, that's what he told me. So I'm just trying to see if you heard anything. No, I haven't heard anything. You know, well, can you find out something? Well, yeah, I'll just try to find out what I can find out. Okay. Oh, but you know what, Danny? Have you heard from Karen? No, I haven't heard from Karen. Well, I've been trying to call her, and she hasn't been answering either. Wow, this is really strange. I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm pretty sure that Sabrina and Karen, they're fine. If they want us, they'll call us. Well, you know, it is kind of strange, but what? Hold on, Danny. Why are you so happy? What you mean? Girl, you got something going on. Nothing. I'll just get the information and we'll talk about it later. All right. So they get out the phone. Back at the hospital, here comes stalker number 1, Aaron. All right. Pam, like, what are you doing here? How did you know we were here? He said he got a text message. Who texted you first and foremost? And then Pam is like, well, I'm pretty sure you know where Karen is. I don't have to tell you where she's at. I'm pretty sure your little stalker self will find her. And then he walks on down. How you know to walk down that way? Anyway, go on, Aaron. Aaron, Karen don't want to see you because as soon as you walked in, she rolled her eyes and was like, dang, why are you here? Here you go, Aaron, 21 questions. What are you here? What's going on? Please tell me. And then here is Karen with another 21 questions. How did you know I was here? Who told you I was here? Was it Zach? Well, no, Zach wasn't going to tell you. Because he like, how does Zach know that you're here? But I'm not. I don't know. Because she don't like you. That's why they didn't tell you, Aaron. All right. And then she thinks about it. Oh, it was Fatima. He was like, no. But no, Karen and her feelings anyway. So, ring, 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 ring. She calls Fatima. Fatima don't answer. Ring, 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 ring. She calls Zach. Zach don't answer. Ring, 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 ring. Fatima picks up Zach's phone. Hello? 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 Yeah, B, witch. Why are you telling Aaron that I'm at the hospital? B, witch. She like, what? I ain't talking. Then Zach gets the phone. What are you talking about? Yeah, you laid out up there with your girlfriend, but you don't want to come see me at the hospital. I'm with your baby. You could at least call and check and see how I was. You know what? You and your bewitch. Forget both of y'all. Zach is like, what are you talking about? Nobody called Aaron. Why are you calling me? You got your mama there. You got Pam there. You got Aaron there. What you calling me for? You know what? Forget you, Zach. Forget you, Fatima. I ain't got to talk to now one of y'all. Bye. So they get off the phone. Child. Karen mad. She don't want Aaron there. The person that she want there ain't there. So that's what that is. So back over there at Zach's house, Fatima mad. So you just gonna let her talk to me like that, Zach? She like, Zach like, look, I'm not trying to let her talk to you like nothing. The girl is getting on my nerves. Everybody calling me. I'm trying to have a good night. I can't even join rubbing your feet without my phone ringing. Well, you know what? Why don't you do what you need to do then, Zach? If you go ahead and go and see her, then we won't be having these problems. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to have your girl calling and checking me and you just letting it ride. Okay. I'm going to take care of it. Are you trying hard enough? Well, I guess I'm not trying hard enough, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. All right, so they mad. Okay. The mama comes back in. She telling Aaron he got to go because Aaron is stressing out. He just stressing Karen out. Nobody wants Aaron here. Aaron is just like, okay, yeah, I'm just trying to find out what's going on. Is she okay? Can you please leave? Nobody wants you here. And then, yeah. Did I skip it? No. So back over there at the house, Gary comes over, right? So Gary talking about this whole list. And Andy has a long list. And Gary has a little list. It looked no bigger than a 3x5 index card. And she's like, this is all? This is all? He was like, yeah, you're perfect. You know? And then he starts reading his list. Oh, I know I'm controlling. I know this. Well, what can we do? He says, look, I just want to be with you. I love you. I want us to make this work. And Andy's over there. She's just like, it's over. I'm going to call the realtor in the morning. I'm going to get everything situated. You can have your condo back. You can have your car back. It is what it is. He was like, but I just can't let you go. I want to be with you. I want to make love with you. Don't you see me? I'm standing at full attention, if you know what I mean. You know, he's standing at full attention. He's kind of, yeah. Anyway, so she's just like, yeah, I don't care. Well, if you don't care, why do your eyes keep looking down there? Because, and then she looks straight forward. I don't really care what you're doing. All right. So they have this whole back and forth. And then she said, well, can you leave? He was like, I know you don't want me to leave. Yeah, I do want you to leave. So he stands up. He starts taking off all his clothes. He take off his shirt, leaves his tie on. He go and grabs Andy. He begins to kiss on Andy. And she likes it. Oh, I thought you didn't want me to go. Boy, shut up and kiss me some more. So they making out. Apparently, I guess they gonna be a couple. I don't know. So back at the hospital, Aaron is there. The doctor comes in, wants to show the results. They like, can you please leave? If she wants you to know what's going on, she'll tell you. So now it's just the doctor. The doctor tells Karen, your bleeding has stopped. Your baby is still there and he's healthy. She's like, oh my God, thank you. Because she really wants the baby. And the mother is like, oh, thank you, Lord. My grandbaby is fine. But Karen has to be on bed rest for a few weeks. And she can't be stressed out. So whatever her stresses are, she needs to put them under control. And she's going to have to see the doctor in the next couple weeks. Okay, I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to be stress-free. She's just happy her baby is fine. So they leave the hospital. They go home. So back at the house, Fatima is mad. She's like, no, I'm serious, Zach. I'm sick and I'm tired of Karen being disrespectful. You're going to have to take care of that, you know. And he's just like, whoa, do you want me to go to the hospital? So she gets in her bed. She turned the light off. And she didn't put the cover over her head, but she kind of put the cover up. So he like, that's what you want me to do? That's what you want? I'm sick of you. You think this funny? You ain't even, what'd he say? You ain't even sleep. You ain't even wrap your hair up. You got a full face of makeup. I know you won't. I know what you're doing. I know you don't want me to go, but I'm going to go. I'm going to take care of this. So he going back and forth. He is so frustrated. Wrap your hair up. I'll pull that wig off your head. I'm like, oh my God. But you can kind of see that Fatima was laughing. because her shoulders was going up and down. So Zach is frustrated. He leaves, but somehow when he run downstairs, they start speeding up the tape like he's putting the shoes and stuff on real fast. I'm like, boy, what you gonna do what you need to do and handle your business? You got all these women and the men, of course, over there on Fatima that I review. Y'all check it out. Anyway, so he goes to see the mama. So Danny is still on a mission to try to figure out what is going on with Sabrina. So she goes over to Maurice's house. Maurice is not there. She's talking to Calvin. Calvin, have you talked to Maurice? No, I haven't. Have you talked to Sabrina? No, I haven't. Something is going wrong. Oh my God, what's going wrong? She said that somebody told them that they're being invested. For what? The bank robbery. Really? Why? I don't know. Do you think they... No, I know. I'm sure this is going on. But I'm like, Calvin, why you didn't tell Danny that you was getting phone calls from a correctional facility? Calvin picks up the phone to try to call Maurice. Yeah, you bewitch. If you a bewitch, don't call me. I am the diva. What you calling me? I'll call you back later. Girl, whatever that voicemail said. Anyway. So Danny gives Calvin the phone and says, if you hear anything, if you talk to anybody before I talk to him, please call me and let me know because I'm really, really wary. And Calvin is like, you're right. I do need to be wary. Something is going on. Duh, duh, duh. We're going to get to the bottom of this. All right. So Zach arrives at Karen's house. The mama is not letting Karen in. Zach says, can I talk to Karen? No, you cannot. Why are you here? Because I just want to talk to her. I just want to see what's going on. No, she's on bed rest and you cannot see her right now. And then he says, well, I don't know if you know this, but I may not be the only baby daddy. She was like, okay, you telling me this for what? Because I just want to make sure that you know that, you're saying the baby train, but it's not just me on the train. Aaron on the train too. But she just want me to stay on the train and kick Aaron off the train. Anyway, the mom is just like, look, she don't need no stress. No, you're not about to talk to her. He told me, well, I got a woman. Okay, I know you got another lady. But at the end of the day, y'all can work that out. And Zach is like, well, can you tell Karen to understand that? Because for some reason, she won't let me go. The mama just sitting there looking at him like, this ain't no story this ain't the first time me hearing this story, Zach. Karen and I already put me on. And at the end of the day, she gonna ride for her daughter. So you can leave and you and your baby mama, well, the baby mama ain't in the bed. You and your lady and all of that stuff, y'all can go and do what y'all gonna do. And then the mama's like, I know you well off. Well, yeah, since you're well off, Karen gonna be well off too. I know that's right, mama. Because if it is your baby, you gonna take care of this baby, Zach. Yes, you are. So Zach leaves. Back over at Andy's house, they getting it in. She on top, Gary giving him the ride of his life. Child. Now, I thought that Andy had to allow people to come up to her penthouse. I thought she was supposed to get phone calls and she's supposed to say, okay, let them up. So I guess in this case, she didn't do that. So that means anybody can come in Andy's house while she over there getting her freak on. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to say about the whole Gary and Andy situation. Now, any other time, Gary act like he couldn't sleep with Andy because of the simple fact he was having all these flashbacks of her with all these different men. So I guess he not having them issues no more. So he don't care who she been sleeping with. He just want her. Child, anyway, I just had to throw that in there because I was like, you was peeping through this woman window, having all these flashbacks. You didn't want to be with her because she was sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry. No pun intended. But I'm just like, okay. But anyway, so they over there getting it in. Danny walks in. Danny like, hey. So Gary get up butt booty naked. Everything is swinging and hanging. He runs off, and Danny just looking at Andy like, this is what you're doing? Andy look up at Danny like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. But y'all weren't supposed to know that just yet. Oh, okay. Scene. That's the end of Tyler Perry Sistas Season 5, Episode 2. This episode was good for what it was. It's trying to move the storyline along. Can somebody please talk to Sabrina in jail? Do she still got her faux locks? Did they cut her hair off? What is Maurice doing? Did he find him a prison babe? I mean, what is going on? Anyway, this Sheila Beela. Y'all know I probably forgot a lot of stuff. Charge them here. My head, not my heart. Remember, Jesus love you. Y'all have a great day. And bye. And check out my other reviews. I'm doing Fatima and Sistas. Check them out. They're pretty good. All right. Bye.